Hi, today we're in Anza-Borrego Desert State Park. This is April 4th. We're in the Arroyo Salado wash. Look at this. Here's our 17 palms oasis. Wow, California fan palm, Washingtonia folifera. Beautiful. Over here, this is our honey mesquite. Usually it grows, 20 feet tall. This one here is growing like a really low, scabby shrub here. So it's Honey Mesquite Prosopis glandulosa, also known as just a mesquite. He's a member of the Fabaceae family, or the legume family. Got some pretty little birds up here. So he's a sturdy, very irregular shape, small to medium size, medium growth rate, thorny shrub or tree. So he normally grows about 20 to 30 feet high, sometimes 50 feet high. He's common in Sonoran Desert, California, Arizona, even out to Florida and down to Mexico. So in Anza-Borrego, you find him mostly in Coyote Canyon, Clark Dry Lake, along San Felipe and Carrizo Creeks. He's also really common in, parking lot landscapes and xeriscape gardens. You recognize him by his kind of fernish-like leaves here, and also by his dual thorns. See that? 2 thorns at the base of every leaf. That's how you know this guy's a honey mesquite. So his trunk, his branches, I'll get in there a little bit without getting stuck. So his roots are super extensive, and they'll just spread out here as far as they need to sustain the growth of this plant. They have little rhizome nodules that host the bacteria that fixes nitrogen. So it gets the nitrogen from the air, and then fixes it in a little compound that the plant can then absorb as normal nitrogen. So that's the way it survives out here in this pretty barren area. He's got a little bit reddish brown bark right here, and his branches are all droopy, sometimes floppy. And he's really rough and fissured. Look at that way down there. And up here he gets all brown, and in newer growth gets a little more greenish. See that? A little more greenish on this new growth. So he looks dead, but he's quite alive. His leaves here, they're a little feathery, fern-like. They're pinnately compound, and they're drought deciduous, so he'll lose his leaves in times of drought or real cold temperatures. And he zigzags, like I said, zigzag, zigzag, all the way up every time it kind of flowers and splits off its branches. And this guy flowers from March to November. He's got pale, yellow, elongated spikes. That guy right there, see? Little flowers coming in. They'll turn yellow, and then they'll make little legume pods. And the flowers kind of come all over this plant here. You find them. Here's some more. I don't see any legume pods on this guy from last year, but the little animals, they like to eat the seeds. Wow. And the little animals, they use this for shelter and nesting materials. The honeybees love the pollen, and the seeds are eaten by, it's called a scaled quail. They like to eat this especially. Other little birds too. And it's host to the larvae of the long-tailed skipper and the Recurt's blue butterflies. So this plant is edible. The flower is high in protein. It's low in carbs. Used as a gluten-free substitute for wheat flour. And the wood, it's great for smoking meats. Of course, you've heard these great smokehouses down in Texas use mesquite to smoke your meats. And the Native Americans use this as a medicinal plant, a food source, building materials, tools, and for fuel. You grind up the blossoms and the pods to make little cakes. These little guys right there. And this wood is real dense and durable. You use it to make arrow points. I'm trying to find a legume on this guy from last year, but I don't seem to be able to find one for us. So anyway, this is our Honey Mesquite Prosopis glandulosa, our Prosopis glandulosa. Either way is fine. Got all these little pairs of thorns right there. That's how you know it's this Honey Mesquite guy. Right out here in 17 Palms Oasis, right in the middle of Anza-Borrego Desert State Park. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.